I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins with the closing market minute for Monday, April 7th. Soybeans and corn both ended the session mixed. Nearby contracts were up, deferred contracts were down. Waiting for any new news on tariffs, not a lot of fresh news out during the session. And while there is some talk of negotiations with some key U.S. trading partners, nothing firm has been established as of yet. Past that, both corn and soybeans continue to keep an eye on harvest activity in South America. Corn is also watching second crop development conditions for corn in Brazil, in addition to monitoring planting conditions in the United States. USDA's weekly crop progress and condition reports resume this afternoon on a national basis, and early expectations are for the numbers to show at least some delay in corn planting following the recent heavy rainfall in parts of the Midwest. Wheat ended the session higher, despite a higher move in the dollar index during the session, keeping an eye out for any new reports of damage to the U.S. soft red winter crop following that recent flooding and forecasts for expanding drought conditions in parts of the hard red winter region. Live and feeder cattle were down sharply on questions about demand. Some of those are linked to tariffs. Some of those are also linked to relatively high beef prices. Box beef was sharply higher at midday on Monday. While watching the distribution of this week's direct cash cattle show list, the numbers do look larger in Texas, smaller in Kansas, Nebraska, and Colorado. It's going to be interesting to see if this week's direct cash cattle business is lower than last week. And hogs were lower, pressured by concerns about demand. Again, many of those are connected to tariffs. Pork was higher at midday, but that had no real impact. With the closing market minute for Monday, April 7th, I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins.